Hey guys, so this is another still good video. This time it's for Jane, and out of all heroes, Jane, huh? Well, let me tell you, ever since I started playing this game, Jane was everywhere. She was the plague of the game. Everywhere you see, you would see Jane everywhere, and you could not use two heroes. That's Aurelia and Malfort, because she would heal on and on and on. It was pretty crazy. So if you're starting off the game, she shares damage with pretty much all allies for 4 turns. Passive has 50% chance to heal all allies. Restoring HP equals to 14% of the caster's max HP when taking each hit from skill damage. Has a lower chance when taking normal damage. Normal damage is stone damage, pretty much. So pretty much this means that if you're fighting an enemy or she's fighting an enemy that does multiple hits, like hits 12 times, like Wanda does, or Malfoy or Aurelia, they hit a bunch of times, she will heal them a bunch of times to the point of healing them to 100%. So if you can imagine, starting off the game, that was a plague. It was a pure plague. But then the new systems come in and made +5 heroes. Not +5, 5-star heroes a lot stronger, and she's been seen used less and less and less. However, now I've seen an interaction that it is worth mentioning, and I think she is worth using now in that specific interaction. And that is fighting against Thor. As long as your Jane is powerful and she is 180 and she does have talents and things like that, I do recommend using her as a counter to Thor, because Thor, like Jane before, Thor is everywhere. So she may be a good counter against them, but you do have to take some things into account. So I'm going to show you this fight real quick so you can actually see what I'm talking about.
Please, get behind me. Death follows.
By the purifying powers of water for traitors. By the purifying powers of water. By the purifying powers of water.
Please, get behind me.
You will all obey me. The power of purifying powers of water for traitors.
A breakthrough.
You will all obey me. By the purifying powers of water.
Please, get behind me.
By the purifying powers of water for traitors.
Please, get behind me.
By the purifying powers of water. You will all obey me. By the purifying powers of water for traitors.
A breakthrough.
By the purifying powers of water.
A breakthrough. Please,
You
get
will
behind me.
all obey me. By the purifying powers of water. By the purifying powers of water. The power of purifying powers of water.
Please, Get behind me.
The power of
A breakthrough.
the power of
A breakthrough.
So you see there, when Thor comes in and does his abilities, he really destroys many enemies. But with Jane around, she's gonna pretty much heal up really quickly. So when using Jane, especially in war, you have to make sure two things: that the team doesn't have Palmyra. Yeah, Palmyra is gonna destroy Jane if left unchecked. And Elmist. Elmist has always been Jane's bane the entire since the beginning of the games. But the good thing is that since you're yellow, you can try to kill him as soon as possible. You have to make sure that he doesn't have too many shields, and your team is really powerful enough to actually destroy him. So if you're facing a team, make sure that it doesn't have Palmyra or Elmis, and that's going to be kind of difficult. Everybody uses those heroes too. But just make sure that those heroes are taken care of. And if you are fighting Palmyra, it's not exactly the end of the world, actually, but it is going to be difficult if Palmyra hits Jane and everybody doesn't have any protection, and then Thor comes in and destroys everyone. Yeah, so it is a risk. It is a risk. Facing Palmyra, you have to make sure if she has the bottle. If she has the bottle, you can deal with that. If you're using her original weapon, yeah, that's going to be a big problem. And another thing that you have to take into account with playing with Jane and any yellow team is if you're fighting against Damon, a really powerful Damon, yeah, try not to fight with a yellow team against Damon, and I'm going to show you why now.
I will restore you.
So yeah, you definitely don't want this to happen to you. So if you're facing Damon, try not to do it with the yellow team, or make sure that you're able to kill Damon before he goes off. So yeah, that's gonna be, yeah. Don't do that. So yeah, do I think Jane still is useful? Is she still good? Of course she's good. A lot of people don't expect Jane to be used in these days, so they're going to put a bunch of heroes that do multi-hits. And that's going to help you with the healing and surviving Thor. And there's still a lot of teams out there that don't have a lot of Elmists or very powerful Elmists having to deal with that. So yeah, definitely use her, guys. She's pretty good still. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.